Attention. Don't even think about it.
This is the hottest radio station.
You are listening to MinxRadio.com.
Well. Did you guys miss me? Probably not. Yeah.
Bruh.
I came here today. I have a rant today. I was holding this off mainly because I was like, do I really want to do this today? Yes, we are doing this shit today. Yes. As I look down upon my haters, those of you who have been doing nothing but talking shit because of this new era of Minx the cat's eye. And you know what? That's cool. That's cool. I'm glad that I'm able to look down upon my haters. Yeah, that's how you want to see them, beneath you. Beneath you. Anyway, what's up? This is everyone's favorite Minx, aka Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye. Now, I first and foremost, I want to say something. I had a conversation in VR the other night. A gentleman said to me, yeah, I hate your name. No offense. And he's mad cool. He's cool people's, right? He's cool people's. He's like, but I don't like your name. I hate your name, because my friend's girlfriend, all she does is play this group Cat's Eye and blah, 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 blah. And I just was like, first of all, I definitely want to say that I had my name Cat's Eye before it was a fucking music group. Okay, it literally was my name as a VTuber. It was Cat's Eye Mishua or Kazai Mishua. That's her name, our name. I guess.
It's a trap.
I'm not trying to bait anybody for anything. I'm just saying that was my name. And when people assume that I got my name because of a fucking group that I don't even listen to, no offense. I can't even tell you how many people, including my own child, rolled up on me and said, Mommy, there's a group out that took your name. I was like, what group are you talking about? She said, it's a group. It's a girl group. Their name is Cat's Eye. And that's your name. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. I've had other people too on TikTok, my homies, my internet friends that reached out to me and told me the same thing. Like, oh, there's a group out by the name of Cat's Eye. So again, I get frustrated because it sucks being the first. It sucks. It sucks being the first because then everybody, because you're first and your shit went nowhere, everybody assumes that you've copied someone else. And I tell you straight up, I don't copy nobody. I don't copy nobody. I have no reason to copy nobody. Usually when I create an idea or something, there's always some motherfucker that comes out that's somewhat similar. And then people say that I'm the double. I'm the evil twin. So those of you who were questioning that, I'm not following her because she bit off of that. If you don't want to follow me because of that, you ain't shit anyway. And I don't want you here. I properly vet everybody that's following me. I remove followers. That's how much I care about my platform. I remove followers. And some people don't remove followers. They'd rather have followers that don't fuck with them and treat that shit like some split ends because you want to make it seem like your hair is long or whatever the fuck it is. I just don't have time for that. I just don't.
Message.
I don't have time for that. If you don't like me, cool. But we're not going to do every single rant about people not liking me. I know that a lot of people don't like me. The question is, why do you want me to know why you don't like me? Why do you want me to know? Why do you need to have me in the know that you don't like me? So that's the shit that usually gets me. I'm like, if I don't like someone, usually it's like my spirit is saying that there's something off about their spirit. So like, no matter how hard I try to like them, it just doesn't work. But people don't like me and my energy and what I bring to the table because I'm independent most of the time. Most people don't like me because they can't fucking make money off of me. They can't make money off of me. Like it's literally how do I explain it? They can't make money off of me. So when I was a musician going hard body, because I'm still a musician, but a musician going hard body, I was making my own beats. So they were like, oh, I like the way your voice sounds. Let's see how that sounds on my beat. And I'm like, no, no thanks. They're like, what are you talking about? No thanks. I'm like, no thanks. I make my own beats. And they're like, but your beats are not good. And I'm like, okay. But if you cared about your career, you would let people help you. And I'm like, see, the way that works with me, I don't mean to sound arrogant when I say this, but you ain't making money off of me. You're not making money off of me. We can get money together if I feel that I have vetted you properly, that your fucking energy matches mine, and we both have a universal goal, which is for our frequencies to heal the world of some sort. If my frequency is high and your frequency is low, there is no middle ground here. I'm not working with you. So because I have these particular standards and boundaries as a musician, people just don't like me. How do you ever expect to grow as a musician if you don't do collabs? I do collabs. It's very rare that you see that I do collabs because 9 times out of 10, the work schedules, some of us are married, some of us have kids, it's just hard to, try to get some studio time in that bitch. But when we do come together, our energies do collide. We create an amazing supernova of dopeness. And people still don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. So I create based off of timing and how my energy pushes me to create something and finish something and start something. I don't make songs anymore because, oh shit, I haven't put out a song in 6 months. I don't make songs on those premises. But again, this is the reason why, a lot of people don't like me, right? Even down to the VTubing shit. Oh, how come you won't let me make a model for you? I'm like, you don't need to. I can make my own. Oh, how about I do your artwork? How about I do your overlays? No, I'm good. I can do that myself too. When people can't make money off of you, they fucking hate you. If they can't ride your fucking coattails, they will make sure to it that they make things very difficult for you so that you can ask for help. That is not going to be me, would never be me, and I'd rather fail on my own than to allow people to assist in that failure. So I just wanted to say that. That's the first thing I want to get off of my chest. Now, the real reason why I'm here today. I want to say in a nice way that social media is done, ladies and gentlemen. It is finished. It is finito, especially after the events that happened on TikTok's live because of an individual who chose to carve himself up like a holiday ham out here. But it just furthermore proved my theories. And what is my theory? Well, we know who runs this shit. We know that moderators of social media platforms are all bots. We know this. We know this. But the question is, why is it a woman can sit on someone sits on TikTok live with their shoulder strap showing for their tank top, let's just say, for the sake of argument, a tank top string. And the moderators immediately block that stream from the FYP because it is considered nudity or promoting something of schmexual sort. Let's try this again. Of schmexual sorts, you get a flag. You get told that you are harmful to the young audience. My question is, and I'll keep fucking saying this, and I'm so sorry. I am so sorry for being honest. Or maybe I shouldn't be sorry. Maybe I should just say what the fuck is on my mind. I don't think that children need to be on social media to fucking begin with. Fuck am I sitting here watching my language? Watching my language. Watching how I convey my opinions. Ooh, I had a like. Watching how I convey my opinions because of some damn child that is unmonitored. I strongly believe that parents need to start being taken to court for neglect at this point. Why in the hell is your child running around playing Roblox without supervision? Why in the hell is your child on VR chat without supervision? Why in the hell is your child on social media to begin with? A 16-year-old has no business with a TikTok page. I believe that social media should be for 18 and up. What in the fuck do you need to be social for? You are in school. Now, growing up, and again, I know, I sound like such a fucking boomer. I'm such a fucking boomer. No. See, this is why I kind of liked the era that I grew up in, okay? Mainly because I actually got to the cusp of senior year when MySpace came out, right? When MySpace came out, like, it was very strange. Like when we were talking about it, they were like, oh yeah, so there's a website called MySpace, and basically, you can follow people, and you can have like your top best friends on it, and then that caused an issue. Just your top 8. It told us where we were headed to, honey. It told us what type of world we were heading to. For friends to fall out because they were on a top 8 and they didn't like where they were ranked at. Because for me personally, the top 8 wasn't a ranking. Like, it wasn't a ranking from 1 to 8 of where I see our friendship. It was based on who the fuck popped up on the search when I was adding people to my top 8. But just to see that debacle unfold just on selecting who was going to be, oh, look, another like. Just to see who was going to be popping up as your friend. Oh, we should have had this shit clipped way back then. Way back then. But the thing about where the problem is, again, ladies and gentlemen, is that we don't need to know everybody in the world. We really don't need to know everybody. The whole world does not need to know us. That's too many eyes on you. That's too many eyes on you. And now you have a bunch of 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds, some even 14-year-olds that are on these social media platforms, right? And you look at the followers that they have, and if it's a girl, it's mostly grown-ass men. They're super excited because they're seeing a following number, but they're not looking at who's following them. And when you have parents that are too busy, giving a fuck about impressing these high school motherfuckers on Facebook, this is how the predator games begin. Predators get access to young adults, children, and teenagers because of the fact that their parents are not paying attention. They're afraid to take away their child's phone for some strange reason. I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you to actually step up to the plate and say, look, little Timmy, taking away the phone, bro. Put your head back in them books. I'm sorry, little Alice. I'm taking away the dress to impress. You need to impress me with 2 books this week. I would love to see that. You got kids that are in school that should be friends with people that are at their local park, their local schools, their local city. But you want to be friends with motherfuckers that are in different states and countries. For what? What reason? Now, I'm not saying this on some boomer shit. I'm saying this on some reality shit. You guys don't understand the concept of energy. And a lot of people don't need that much access to your energy as a youngin'. As a youngin', you don't need that much energy. You're being bullied at school. You want to post up a video about being bullied at school just so you can be fucking bullied by people on the internet for being bullied?
Bruh.
Which then leads to other things. Other things. Learning how to hurt yourself or harm yourself or get into different types of things that can hurt you. And you have people that are fake friending these kids, acting like they're mutual ages and they're old enough to know better, that then starts telling them to do things. Run away. Give me your address. These kids give up their address and then wind up coming outside and getting snatched up because they're like, Mom, I'm going to go to the mailbox. I'll be right back. And then they don't come back. Social media, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, is dead. It's dead. It's gone. It's never going to be the same as it was. A lot of these applications are owned by groups of people that want to see nothing but your data and to give harm to children. And if you are like me, a person that says, I don't need this shit need me. You don't need social media, y'all. Social media needs you. It needs your information, your data, you constantly posting on the platform. If you are not active on these applications, then what ads do they show them to? The bots? Because a lot of people are forgetting that now the algorithm gods are now AI algorithm gods. See, this is what gets me frustrated. You see, I had made a post on Threads this week where I said regarding this Perez Hilton gentleman, I said that it's so strange, especially being a black person on social media. We get flagged, banned from the FYP, just based off of AI assuming that we're going to do some black shit, pretty much. Pretty much. Up, I heard a beep from the fire alarm in their home. They're gonna do some ratchet shit. Let's restrict this from the FYP. And I got people in that post, like, it was like maybe 300 or 400 likes at that time. I had people on that post saying, "Oh, why do you have to make everything about race? Because AI is racist." I don't. Are y'all dumb?
It's a trap.
AI is racist, honey. There's been studies done on that. There's been studies done on how the algorithm is racist. Okay? There are data sets, data points. You're going to tell me AI is not racist, and you explain to me why a lot of people who are people of color are not able to find jobs. Because that AI who screens these applications, who screens these resumes, they look and they're like, oh, this one might be an issue. That this is a walking HR nightmare. Don't believe me?
Bruh.
Do the research. I know I did. I know for certain I did. So when people sit there and tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, like, but Minx, you play with AI. Yes, I play with AI because I actually trained my AI. We're talking about how AI was trained to be against the people. That's what we're talking about. So when you're talking, and right now, I said, If you go live on TikTok as a black creator and you're flagged, banned, or restricted from the FYP, Perez Hilton goes live and carves himself up like a holiday ham, and that live went untouched and unmoderated, right? Untouched and unmoderated. So for me to sit there and tell somebody that, listen, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because you're not going to tell me that because it don't affect you. Like, okay, I got restricted on the FYP because I had a vape, or I was hitting a vape on live. So I don't know why you bringing racism into this. I'm like, okay. Like, are you really trying to have a back and forth with me about some shit that has literally been studied by universities and looked into? So it is what it is. Yeah, y'all don't have to fucking believe me, because y'all motherfuckers don't read anyway. Y'all motherfuckers don't read.
Bruh.
Y'all don't do research. You know, that's just beneath a lot of you. It's just beneath a lot of you. And those of us who do read and do research and do have these discussions, these closed discussions in smaller spaces, you know, these are not discussions you guys want to talk about. You guys want to talk about Usher fucking bringing some bitch on stage. You guys want to talk about what the fuck Drake is doing. So what kind of conversation could we possibly have if I'm literally saying that you're telling me AI is not racist? So when you are on social media, you know, you have probably noticed an uptick of racist comments and racist ideologies, and you go to these pages and you realize that a lot of these folks are not real. They are robotic pages. So it's race baiting. So it says artificial intelligence systems can exhibit racial bias and discrimination because they learn from historical human data and societal prejudices, right? AI generates racist decisions about people, right? This is from the OHCHR.org story called Racism and AI. You have had stories about robots who had facial recognition software and incorrectly fingered, pointed out a black person for committing a crime, and it wasn't even them. Wasn't even them. So while now that we're in the future of this shit, where now social media is ran by bots. There are more bots than there are people. And I have been saying this shit. You could be sitting there having a fight with someone in the comments, and that motherfucker is probably Grok.
Bruh.
Because Grok be fighting for his life. Grok be fighting for his life on some real shit. But I even posted today from the Futurism. Time magazine now running ads meant specifically to influence AI agents. Not only are they're doing that, you know, they're running ads, with what we call that AI SEO, artificial intelligent SEO. They're doing it because of the fact that the more people act like they don't fuck with ChatGPT, even though they do, the more people mess with AI and they use it as a search engine, their confidant, their bestie, their assistant. These AIs are going to start suggesting shit. They're going to start suggesting shit. How about you look at this story? How about you look at that story? The only way that it's going to pull that information is with AI search engine optimization. And that's why now, in order to be discovered for your talents, for your restaurants, for your businesses, for your art, for your music, for you VTubing, being a streamer, a producer, whatever it is that you do, you have to have also search engine optimization for artificial intelligence to pull that data to suggest it to their user. What a world we live in now, huh? What a world we live in. We live in a world now where AI agents run the shit. They determine what we see. They determine what we digest. They determine if on a live stream, a person that's just sitting like me, no vape in hand, if it should be violated because I have cleavage showing, right? This might be a problem for children. Children that don't belong on social media unsupervised or at all, if you want to keep it a buck. But an AI determines that, not a human being. An AI determines that. You have AIs that are on this app, YouTube, that are determining human-made shit as it being AI. So guess what? A channel that's been sitting here chilling for 18 years, 10 years, not bothering nobody, nuked in the middle of the night. And they go ahead and they beg and plead on social media, please let a human being see this, please, please. Like, my page is not an AI. It's not AI. I'm a VTuber, or it's not AI. I'm a real animator. It's not AI. I'm a real person. And they don't get their page back. I say that we as human beings, if we ever want to take control back of our content, because we're the ones that are providing content, we're licensing it to social media. If we want to take the power back from the social media algorithm gods, we have to let them know that we refuse to use their platform if it is moderated by AI at this point. Because their AIs are not properly trained and they're not getting it right. But they can let somebody stand and sit on social media, on a live stream, and mutilate themselves for not 1 minute, not 5 minutes, over 30 fucking minutes, bro. 30 minutes that they allowed this shit to happen. And even though I don't want to say it, somebody did mention this. I started to rag on them because I was like, bro, we ain't here for all that. But let's just say, like, footage, like Charlie Kirk, for instance. Are we becoming so desensitized because of AI? AI wants us to get used to these images for some strange reason. They don't see anything wrong in moderation for seeing that, for seeing anything that involves hurting a child. The AI mods don't give a fuck. They are willing to let people go and fire people from their jobs. Even after this incident, TikTok laid off hundreds of people because they felt that their AI mods can do it. The way that we take back our rights to freedom of speech, because this is censorship at this point. A lot of us are being censored. We're not allowed to speak our minds and thoughts, but people can hop up and they can hurt children. They can sit on a live stream and fornicate.
Bruh.
I kid you not. Some of the shit that I've seen on TikTok would have not flown if it was still owned by the Chinese that had it. But now it's in Americans' hands. It's America that has the ownership of TikTok. And it's like this app went downhill. Not only that, the surge of artificial intelligent webtoons. I don't even want to call it that. Because it's not a webtoon. That's disrespectful for people that actually animate. But using artificial intelligence to create these series that is literally softcore things. And the AI moderators don't see anything wrong with that. We are supposed to watch fruit fornicate. We are supposed to watch men with animal ears fornicate in front of an AI child. We're supposed to watch. This is supposed to be entertainment. Who is this entertaining? I am not entertained. I am actually worried. The amount of people that are being exposed to this shit. It's not even like me personally. I know I fight a lot with people about AI, but I don't like TikTok's AI for sure. I don't like TikTok's AI for sure. TikTok knows that there's children on that app. They know for sure that they know that there's children on that app. Those are the most incorrigible. And they sit there and allow this filth. And then they sit there and they ban truthers, people that are telling the truth about what's going on in the world. But we have to see fruit fornicating. Fruit doing this. AI fruit. Whole series. And it's not even that it's popping up as a post. It's popping up as an ad, bro. An ad.
Bruh.
And I know what some people's, this all goes based on what it is that you look on your free time because of it. What do hundreds of people, right? They use artificial intelligence. I use Grok, right? I use Claude. I use ChatGPT. I have a couple of, character AI shits on mine. Don't ask
Bruh.
me. I just write stories and create characters and AI characters, right? But none of that constitutes any sort of reasoning why advertising on TikTok thought I wanted to see that shit. Why did they think, because I have these ears, why they thought that I wanted to see two wolf guys getting it on in front of an AI child? Why? And a lot of people who wrote in the comments like, what the fuck is this? What is this? And then there's even crazier is that when you report it, guess what? Guess what happens when you report it? You guessed it. TikTok says, oh, there's no violation. There's no violation. No. There's no violation. So we can't report the people that are actually doing the bad things. We cannot report people on live streams that are actually doing the bad things. Then what are we supposed to do? So I called it, and like I keep calling it, TikTok is dead, y'all. It's dead. It's gone. Say sorry. Say see you later. It's time to get off of these apps. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to do other things. Because if these moderators are not going to protect people from seeing things that are heinous, then this is not apps that we should be on. We should not be on apps like these. If you have AI moderating your platform and that AI is not working, then that TOS, you might as well just fucking throw it in the garbage. Because why are we following a TOS and we're getting flagged over guidelines, and these things don't apply to the people that are not doing the right thing on the app? So fuck your coins. Stop paying for verification. Stop giving these people money. Stop giving these people your time. Stop giving these people your content, and just start gatekeeping. Take it away. So the answer to all of that is on you as the viewers, you as the users. Do you think it's time? Because I see people, I'm going to go to MySpace. Do you think it's time for everyone to just unplug? I bet if everybody was to unplug from social media for 1 week, not even a week, let's just say for 3 days, 3 days, watch how fast they're going to be able to find human moderators. Watch how fast they're going to say, oh, we're so sorry about restricting you from your normal content being on the platform. Watch how fast they get rid of AI on social media. Watch how fast. If people don't want it, then don't engage with these platforms that have it. And I know what y'all gonna say. What about you, Minx? What about you, Minx? What about me? What about me? I have my own websites. I have my own websites. I don't need social media. Social media needs me. I just come to the places where I can politic and see if things have changed. But as far as really giving my hardcore content, no, I don't do that shit no more. I don't go hard like that no more. Nor do I care to read or look at analytics anymore, because I'm just like, the bots don't like me. The AI bots don't like me. I'm not going to make them like me. So fuck it. I have Patreon. I have Cryptic Kingdom. You know, Instagram's like, fuck you in the timeline. I put it in my stories. I get views from my stories. I don't need this shit. I don't need this shit. And we got to start going outside and touching grass anyway, because ain't no telling with Elon Musk trying to blow up the fucking moon how much time we got left with these bored-ass billionaires doing bored-ass billionaire shit. So, as always, if you guys like the content, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I have all my information in the description in this video. If you thought this was a little bit too much, you know, what do y'all want me to talk about? You want me to lie to you? You want me to say, oh, wow, this got dark pretty fast. But honey, this is what's happening. This is what's happening. I could be a VTuber and talk about real life shit. You know, I'm not going to keep feeding you guys nonsense. We can get back to the nonsense. But I'm saying, at least here and there, like, I'm going to use my platform to speak on these real discussions while everybody else does the fucking ooh shit and talks about VTuber bullshit. You know, enough is enough already. You know, you're either going to use your voice and speak up, no matter the medium, or you're just going to sit there and contribute to the problem and talk about dumb shit. That's never going to be me. You know, oh, you're always yelling. I don't mean to yell. But how else am I going to get my point across if no one is listening? That's just the mother in me, I guess. I care about what I do. I care about where I post my content. I care about where I meet people. And if where we are meeting is a place that is harming people, I'm going to use my time, my energy, my platform to raise awareness for it, no matter what the cause is. So you tell me what other VTuber you know that's fucking talking about this shit, and I'll wait. I'll wait. I bet you they're talking about the latest video game, though. I bet you they're talking about the latest single, though. I bet you they're talking about the latest dumb shit. Sheeple shit. I bet you they're talking about that, though. I'm not looking at other people's grass. But sometimes you have to look out the window. And I'm going to get my word out there, no matter how I do it. Even if it is a cartoon with fox ears and
Bruh.
bluish cat eyes. Sorry. But it is what it is. I said what I said. And if you guys like this video, share it. Share it. Let everybody know. Minx, Cat's Eye Mishua said it. And she's using her platform to speak up when nobody else is. And that's the memo. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys stay nice and cool. It has been a brutal summer with the heat out here. I'm sweating myself as we speak in this really, really small closet. But I'm doing it, I'm doing it. Make sure you guys check out my SoundCloud. I have music on there I think you guys would like. If you guys are looking for anything, you can visit my forum. You could join it as well. And, it takes one hand to wash the other these days. And, you don't have to do it alone. Make sure you hit me up at hello@cryptickingdom.com. Thank you for tuning in.